So guys, hello, what's up, what's happening? Don't mind, I have a red eye. My eye is kinda sick, but I'm applying the medicine. Yeah, so today is Friday and marks the last trading day of the week, and as you've all seen guys, this week hasn't been so good. In today's trade I actually took one trade in London which ended up being a loss. Yes, it wasn't like a usual loss, but a stop out, then price goes in my direction. As you've all seen, this week's price action has just been, most of the trades have just been manipulating me out and going to my direction. I'm going to show you the screenshots right here. It didn't hit my full take profit, I'm saying, but if it gave this certain push to the downside, I could have set a break even and it could have been a break even trade. But anyways, 0.5% again down. Remember yesterday we had a total of the trades taken so far this week, which was 4.5%. So plus this 0.5%, it makes it 5% in drawdown. Meaning what? We are remaining with 3% to say bye bye to this account. But guess what? We're not right. And I'm actually seeing a gold trade is actually New York time. As you can see, it's sunset, so I've seen that it's getting late and I decided to pull out the camera before it's dark, right? To shoot this clip, the intro for the Friday's trading, you know. And I hope it's not gonna be so long, because today is during London, gold was consolidating and I had consolidating market, so I just left it off and went for euro, and euro stopped me out. Now gold has provided an entry, a buy entry. I'm going to show you the screenshot, and I've set a buy limit. So if it taps to trigger it, if it attempts to trigger me in, then the day is still active. If it misses, because so far now the trade is like it's not going to retrace back, just like yesterday's trade. It's not going to retrace back to trigger my buy limit, right? And yeah, so that's all for today, and I think I'm going to drop you to the trading view chart, and I'm going to like explain to you the trade, and maybe the gold trade. If it all goes well, if it misses, I'll still see if I'll try to explain the trades. Yeah, because this week's price action was very evil. It was evil dumb. Oh my god. And secondly, I don't know why whenever I pull out the camera to try and do live trading, things don't go well. But I think it's a problem in my part of brain that senses that we have to show our results. But off camera things always go nice, right? But I don't know why whenever I pull out this camera to record our journaling, the shit, right? And stuff. But I have to break this, right? So the more I will pull out the camera and lose on camera, and then I stop, it will continue growing. But in order for me to break it, I have to keep pushing consistently, even if things go wrong. I think I'll with time I'll get used to, and I'll start taking good trades here on camera. That's the problem. I've actually told you. If you didn't know, now you know. Yes, but off camera things usually go well, right? But yeah, we gotta keep on pushing, and I think for next week, remember I have 3% now remaining. If this gold trade triggers, then I've risked just 0.5% for it. If it triggers, maybe it goes south, that's another 0.5 gone. So we actually have 2.5% for next week, and I'll just be using 0.5% for every trade in a day. Yeah, I think that's the plan, and it will work out. Yeah, if we lose this account, we're going to start again, no stopping this time. I promise you. I'm going to be buying them unlimitedly until we shall pass one right here, right? So keep watching, don't lose hope. Yes, if you lose hope in me, I think I'll also lose like the faith. But if I still have the strength to keep pushing, then you shouldn't, right? yes guys, so I think that's all for this week, and I think I'm going to show you the screenshot of the weekly P&L right here, but not now because I want to first see that gold trade. If it kinda give us profits or loss, that's when I'll take the screenshot, or if we miss, then that's when I'll take the screenshot. So guys, let me take you to the trading view, and I think that's all. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to keep following. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, smash that subscription button to keep following your boy Content FX. So guys, here we are. This was our USD trade, and yeah, as you can see, so this trade actually I took this trade at around here. As you can see, this break of structure, right? This break of structure, and right at this left hand side, I'll put the screenshot of my daily bias anticipation. I was bearish for today, right? And I think I was wrong maybe, but this setup could have played out, but our target was too far, our 122 RR. There it was all the way there, and I entered this at around here, right? Why didn't I wait for price to retrace back into this FVG right here? The reason was because I realized this break of structure right there and a retracement with this candle, a retracement with this candle right here, that inverted hammer. Is it a hammer or what? So, and yeah, price went and gave some little profit. I was aiming for at least price to come and strip this previous day's lows, as you're going to read that screenshot, the text I placed on that screenshot. But price reversed one more time. I think it was manipulating those people to enter for buys, right? Of which the buys weren't ready yet, because they had first manipulate this Wednesday's low, right? And it's the thing that we observed in the New York session, right? It's the thing that we observed in the New York session right here, because during the New York, now price came and swept these lows and shifted structure. As you can see, it violated this intermediate term high right there, and he formed a new long-term low right there, providing a 3-minute breaker block, right? So this breaker block was where I was waiting for my entry, and you can see for the first time price used this FVG to push to the upside, and this could be my target, could have been my target, right? Long position, I was going to do something like this, right? Because that could have been my 1-2 where could it be? Right there, right? But I missed that first trade, so that's when I went and got the gold trade. Okay, by the time I went for the gold trade, and that gold trade that I was talking about in my intro video, right, it finally offered an entry. It retraced back to the entry, and it delivered some good profits, though it hasn't yet hit my 122 RR, right? So I'm still holding it, and I may hold it through the weekend because it hasn't gone anywhere, right? But for euro, it provided my entry and hit the take profit. So this was a very good setup, though I couldn't take it. I couldn't enter gold and then euro. You remember, you have already hit this SL. I was remaining with one chance for today. So yeah, let's go and see gold. The gold setup I was talking about from afternoon. This is the setup. You see, this is the setup. It finally, as you can see the screenshot right here, it first went off, and I thought it won't give us a chance, right? As you can see, it took these London lows, all these relatively equal lows during the London and during the New York AM session, and it offered an entry right here, and it violated this FVG. I think where was which time frame was this FVG from? I think the 15 minutes. Yeah, this orange box right here. I think it was the 15 minutes. By the way, I never had a bias for gold today because it was consolidating from the big time frames, right, to the small time frame. So but when it offered this entry, I thought price, when it retraces back here, price is going to just deliver up, right? But I'm not aiming for all this, just that's my overall target, but the original target is 122. Okay, and as you can see, price is just playing around, but fingers crossed, I'm already at break even, and you can see it's just playing here, around here. If it comes, if by any chance it invalidates this new CB it has formed here, and it invalidates it, then it's interested in buys, right? It will use them as support to push and take out our take profit. Our take profit is going to make us I think it's gonna be 1%. Yeah, it's gonna be 1%. So that 1% could give us some free space to risk on Monday, right? Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. Subscribe for more videos. Yeah, till next week. I think, as you've seen, that was today. Yeah, God did effects. Sign out.